Welcome to another episode of Talking Nerdy in the Bedroom with
Corey,
KJ,
and Mike.
And we are back with Roger. This is episode number 99, which I think is episode 12 of...
At what point do we just say Corey, KJ, Mike, and Roger?
I don't know. It depends if Roger wants to continue this when there's no D&D.
I don't see why not.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, then it might have to happen.
It is decided.
And I already have his little animated picture thing.
We
It's
need to
already
vote.
up.
This is a tribunal.
Is it?
I didn't get a vote.
What do you vote?
I'm undecided.
I abstain.
Too funny. All right, so we didn't have an episode last week due to schedules, so we had an episode 2 weeks ago. Trying to remember what happened during that episode.
We rolled dice and
You did a lot of shopping.
Fucking nailed it, Mike. We went shopping? That's right.
We did do shopping.
That's mostly what we did. It was a short episode.
Did we get any good stuff? I forgot what I got.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 2 weeks. And unfortunately, it's going to be like another 2 weeks before the next one, too.
Robe of Stars. That's right.
I
So
got the
excited.
tentacle rod, which I plan
I'm
on
sure
doing
you do.
stuff with.
Isn't that like a thing?
I mean, it's definitely a thing.
Like a
Yes.
Japanese, the tentacle rod.
Yes.
Gross.
It's in
I like
my
how
wheelhouse.
you know what it is and then say gross. Because you weren't just on your phone looking it up the other day.
There's a
or
name
something.
of it, though. Like, I don't know what it's called, though.
Yeah, it's giant dildos and there's all connected.
But it's called a thing.
What?
Yeah. How have you never seen this?
I don't know. We go to different parties. What to tell you?
Shit. All right.
Is that what I miss when I don't come to watch the fights?
Is that hentai? Is it hentai?
Well, hentai, yeah. I mean, that's that type of style, but that's not what that's called.
Honestly, you would think it would be my thing.
That's fair.
I'm surprised you guys don't.
No, because there's hentai, which is the animation. But then there is an actual thing that's like tentacles. Then you can...
Tentacle porn.
Yeah. No, I meant the actual device. Like, he's going to have a rod, and you could buy one of those basically in real life that have like 5 different appendages.
You're getting one. That's going to be your... We're going to throw that one away, and your new character is just...
No, I'm just going to have the staff here and be like, fucking ready to go.
In real life?
Yeah.
We'll buy one? Yeah, okay.
It's the cock of 9 tails.
Yeah.
Dick.
All right, so yeah, we bought a lot of stuff. Did we leave?
You were just getting ready
Where
to
were
leave.
we?
I'm leaving.
You're still in Waterdeep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we made the dragon wait for us.
Yes.
Oh,
He said he was fine.
we were trying to get in to talk to the pirate lords.
Yes.
Oh,
that is
that's
correct.
right.
You
Corey
climbed
died.
a fence,
Corey died
but I was brought back.
with
Yes.
1 hit point.
But then I'm good now.
We haven't rested.
Yeah, I think we ended on a rest.
Yeah,
Did we end on a rest?
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. I just wanted to like kick him in the shin and see him fall over.
I'm going to kill you in game.
Well, it's better than not in game.
I was going to say... Very glad that you clarified.
I'm undecided on that, but definitely in game.
Definitely in game. All right.
As far as you know.
Huh? What?
Yeah. So yeah, I was talking to the person. I said it was their fault for making me jump over.
Correct.
And then their fault for just immediately attacking, and we killed them. And then they killed Corey. Then we brought Corey back, and he seems to kind of understand that it was their fault.
It's not so much that it was their fault. It's just they don't really see the point in arguing the topic anymore. It's obvious it's going to go nowhere.
Okay.
It's moot.
Are we still going to? Are they going to allow us to see the other captains?
Yes, we'll say. He did allow you to have a meeting tomorrow, or the next day in game, with the Lords of the Sea that are currently harbored in Waterdeep.
Okay. And then from there, did we shop before that though? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought
we
so.
already did our shopping.
Okay. Well, I knew we already did our shopping. I just wasn't sure if the shopping happened before or after you died.
And I went and told Golas.
Yay!
Hey, that
Got the name right.
and he said he would wait for us.
Yeah,
Yep.
I said that,
Forever.
like, 2 minutes ago.
Not forever. He's
Slavery.
been enslaved in a basically torture chamber for who knows
Yeah,
how
so
long.
he's used to this.
He owes us at least 100 years.
We're just trying to assimilate him back into society by slowly lessening the slavery. We're good people.
Sometimes.
There will only
That's
be some slavery.
He's not a goblin.
Indentured
so-
servitude at best.
Yes. All right, so we go to sleep. We wake
find a
up.
place to crash for the night. It's on the house where you are part of the saviors of Waterdeep.
Oh, I thought it was because he had whatchamacalled? Rustic
Well,
hospitality.
maybe for him, but you guys are a bit more famous than he is.
What? You're not backed by popular demand in this game.
I'm the day man. You're a rogue who sells piss.
Damn right I am. Healing piss. Like, let's be clear.
Fair.
The cure-all.
That's
It's
right.
true. We are among your people, though. This is like the crook world. of
That's
their
fair.
city.
See, I am their king.
At the crack of dawn, you hear a knocking coming from each of your respective indoors as a letter is slid underneath, and you hear footsteps walking away down the wooden hallway of the inn.
Are we being invited to Hogwarts?
No.
Damn.
It is your invitations to let you actually into the Archtower of Waterdeep.
Okay.
Basically, just instructions, show it to the guards, they'll let you in, and then you're going to get your guided escort up towards the meeting. The meeting is at 7:30 prompt.
What time is it now?
It's like 5.
KJ, how long can your birds fly for?
10 minutes.
Total?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Per long rest.
Correct.
Do I have a forgery kit? I do not.
You could probably find one.
I was debating, then I could just keep making these, and I could keep going to visit them all the time.
Yes, you could.
What would the advantage be?
I don't know. They'd be like, why are you here? I don't know. You guys sent me this letter again.
Who invited this guy to the monthly barbecue? What the? I was invited.
I will take one of all. All right. So I assume we talk to one another and be like, hey, we got an invitation. Although it would have been super awkward if one of us didn't get one. Be like, hey, did you get the invitation? Yeah, so did I. What invitation you guys
What
talking
invitation?
about?
I don't know what you're talking about, guys.
So I say, I'm assuming we're going to get our stuff and head over.
Yes.
All right. Well, that was good. I'm glad we had this chat.
Yes.
Riveting conversation.
Yes.
It's gonna be my character's dialogue for the rest of the game. It's just yes or no.
I don't believe you.
Yes.
All right, so we head over there. I don't know what time. I don't. You just said what time it was, but I wasn't listening.
It's pretty early in the morning. It's maybe 5:30 in the morning.
So we still have another like 2 hours. How long is it going to take to walk over there?
maybe 20 minutes, if that.
Okay, are we doing anything in the 2 hours in the interim, or are we just fast forwarding to
Breakfast.
the thing?
Yes.
And then second breakfast?
No.
What time is regular breakfast?
Okay, maybe a brunch.
Well, it's way too early for brunch.
It's
Brunch is
never too early for brunch.
I'm pretty sure it's in the name.
Nope, you can have it whenever you want. You can have breakfast for dinner. It's called Brinner. It's great.
Right, but that's because based on the time that you eat the breakfast, it then becomes Brinner.
Yeah, same with me having brunch.
Right.
We're getting sidetracked.
Based on the time that you
I
eat
gotta weigh
the,
in with Mike on
the
this one. I
breakfast.
gotta
Don't
side
weigh in
with him.
on with Mike.
I gotta side with you on this one. I'm
right?
not gonna lie.
It's called brunch because you're eating it at lunchtime.
What if you eat Brinner early, so it's between lunch and Brinner?
And then it's like a breakfast tea time, and it's
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we know what our episode's about today.
Having this discussion, trying to nail this down.
All right, I want 2 eggs over easy on Texas toast with bacon
Do they know what Texas is?
on I don't know toast. What I don't have a map. We have a good map. Where's Texas in this place? Where's the deep south?
probably like
Undercity?
Kalashar.
Kalashar toast.
Okay.
Okay, we
Home
eat,
fries.
I guess.
Oh, home fries.
And then I guess we head over, show them our invitations, and get inside.
Mhm.
Okay.
The guards at the door, the newly appointed guards, not the ones that mocked you and goaded you into jumping over the wall.
Bastards.
I'm gonna ask them what happened to the other guards.
Oh, well, they were demoted, unfortunately. Now they're just kind of stable hands.
I thought you were only saying yes or no.
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
They got demoted. Good.
Fetch us horses.
I don't think we have horses.
We do have horses.
I thought we had a horse.
You have one pulling the cart, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't.
Okay.
It's my horse.
How dare you?
And
Was it
his.
your horse?
I don't know. I just don't want him to have one.
Oh.
I didn't need one.
Is it Bill the pony?
I have my birds and I have my conspirator coat, so I can just fly.
I can
And then
turn into a
sleep?
horse. I will
Okay.
be my own horse.
You turn into a horse, I'm gonna ride you.
Oh, God. Like, you need an excuse.
All right, so we go inside. How
Yes.
many captain whatever are there?
Of the 16 Lords of Waterdeep, there are 7 currently present. Each one standing behind a podium. You're brought forth into the center, similar to like a large Parthenon. The raised plinths are surrounding you with all of the respective lords would be standing. They are all wearing ivory masks, hiding their true identities, except for the one you met earlier, one Kelvin Blackstaff, who stands at what would be the head of the area.
Oh, he was a lord?
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Why are you guys hiding your faces?
Would insight tell me who they are based on status?
Go ahead and give it a shot. See what happens.
All right. I just want to roll a dice. I got a 5. I did not know who
Spot
they are.
on.
They're obviously someone important in the city, but you can't pick out who. Oh, hey, look. That guy's the guy who killed Corey. Or, sorry, Dayman.
The black staff guy?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I high five him for
All right.
doing the deed that I wanted to do.
I'm going to
yeah.
say, hello.
greetings. So, you wish for an audience with the 16 lords. This is all we could muster in such short notice. What do you wish to discuss?
We wish to discuss our reward.
We did save your city,
Yeah, some of it.
some of it, and some of the people.
Yeah.
Bah. As always, true heroism comes with great cost to this poor working man.
Yep.
Yep.
Money, please.
That's all you want? That's
I
easy.
mean,
No, we want to join you as lords of the... Where are we? Winterdeep?
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep, yeah.
Unfortunately, all the council positions are filled.
Well, who's the weakest of the council positions?
Who's the oldest?
Yeah.
What if 3 of them just happenstance to disappear?
Well, then it goes to a vote to who gets elevated to the position.
Is there a tournament of duels in which I can duel one of them at single combat?
No, but if you would like, I would be happy to test your mettle in combat.
If
He's
you
the guy
die,
that
do
can-
I get your spot?
He's the guy that can kill you instantly.
Yeah, he one-shots.
I got counterspell.
That is true. You have a chance.
Yeah, but isn't it like a super? Don't you have to roll like an 18?
Yeah, he has a basically 10% chance to do it. Although we saw how great my success was.
That's fair. Still not great odds.
I mean, I don't
As long
want
as
to
he's
take
not
your
cocky.
spot in particular because you seem like a wicked cool guy, but if you want to point out somebody that you dislike the most,
Yeah,
I would like
while
to...
we're all standing here, point them out.
No, there's only, 7 here of
Yeah,
the
there's
16?
9 others
Okay,
gone.
so who's not here that eats other people's food from the fridge? You know there's one guy.
Or shits in the toilet and doesn't flush it.
Yeah.
Well, every lord here unfortunately has their faults, and I cannot berate them for those minor infractions. They are all...
Aren't you
people of-
guys pirates? Isn't that what you fucking do?
I like to hold myself with an air of dignity above the
Find me the
common.
least dignified person. Other than KJ. I mean, whatever his name is.
Rickety.
Kitty cricket.
Rickety Cricket.
I demand the rule of parlay.
We're already here talking to them.
It's the only pirate term I know.
You hear a very confused voice from the side. Granted?
Aha!
Got him.
Got him. So, why 17 seats?
We keep it at an odd number so there's never a tie vote.
Could have
Okay.
had 5.
We have to have representation from all local clans and pirate captains.
So all I need to do is become a pirate captain?
If they don't have a ship, are they no longer a pirate captain?
Plausibly, yes.
So if 3 ships went missing, They would no longer be lords?
Well,
I could assume one would assume that they could afford a second, third, maybe even a fourth ship.
we have a ship,
Congratulations.
so put us on the
I think it's
council.
his boat in his pocket.
That's the only one I can think of. I was like, we have a ship? But yeah, there's.
What if we
got a
could-
canoe?
Be of more benefit than your other pirate captains.
Very well then. What benefit could you bring towards the city?
Well, we just saved it from being destroyed, so we can do that next time too.
We kind of got a dragon that owes us a favor. No big deal. Got one of those?
Did you guys kill the giants?
You hear one of the other councilmen goes, yes, several.
Several. Did you kill the big giant in the cloud?
No, I didn't see that was pertinent.
Well, they're the ones commanding people.
So they were.
It's like you don't understand how warfare works.
I'm not a soldier.
You're
Exactly. See, that's where we got the leg up. Okay, we got the brains and the brawn.
What if I could make you all
Then what's the third person?
immune to physical damage?
That would be Rickety Cricket, and he has the piss.
healing potion.
I can make you all resistant to all physical forms of violence.
Another voice. Unfortunately, young man, we're all relatively resistant to physical forms of violence. At least not without repercussion.
I'm saying you physical damage.
Would you like to come test your theory?
Well, I mean, if I hit you in the face with a hammer, it's gonna hurt you.
Yes, but I'll still be standing.
But I can make it so it doesn't hurt you.
That's only a temporary measure for pain. I can permanently remove you from the physical plane.
Well, that's
I like
weird.
this guy.
That's weird.
I like him.
It's a weird thing to say when we're just having a conversation.
I mean,
You're the
we've-
one. You're the
having-
one walking around saying you're going to hit me with a hammer,
No, I
No,
said,
he said if
yeah.
it's a hypothetical.
and your actions have consequences and repercussions.
We'll just take money.
I mean, I still want a seat at the table, but it's got to be like a, hey, I don't have to be at this table all the time type of seat, because we have to go save the world, and by that I mean buy more property.
Go back to our game of Monopoly.
That's right.
How much gold do we get? Let's just cut to the chase.
They will pay you 15,000 gold pieces
Each.
total.
I feel like 10,000 each is fair.
Plus a ship. A big ship with a crew.
We'll take a schooner.
Yeah, something that can get us up north.
Aren't we taking the dragon?
Maybe the dragon's
He's gonna
hanging
come
on the
with
ship.
us. Also, stop telling them we have a dragon.
We've already told them we
You
have a
have.
dragon.
Yeah,
You're
I
the one
told
who
him.
brought it
You
up.
literally said we have a dragon.
He did.
No,
You did.
You did.
He did too, but you also
David,
did.
You're the guy who brought it up into conversation.
The very first, basic thing you said.
Did I?
Yes.
I mean, I definitely said we
Oh,
had a
yeah, you
dragon.
definitely
Yeah.
did.
You probably
But-
also did.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. At this point, keep it on the DL.
All right, so what, 5,000 apiece?
Yes.
All right, let's just write that down. We gotta get moving on this conversation.
Don't you
They
still
don't
owe
want
me
us in their
gold?
council.
You
Huh?
still owe me gold?
No, I don't think so. Just say no, Mike.
No. I borrowed like 4,000 from him, but I paid him back like 400. So I owe you
600?
3,600. Yeah. So
So I get 8,600?
I take 1,600.
And
After a few minutes, several soldiers come up with each of you and hand you a small chest about the size of that coffee table.
Do we just try to put it in
What's in the
Corey's
chest?
pants?
The money.
Oh,
I put it
Easiest way to
in my
transfer.
pocket.
Okay.
all right. We should head on our adventure then. These people suck.
They're lucky that I don't want to say this now because he could kill me. I'll say it when we get outside when it's behind their backs. Bye, guys!
We hope you visit again soon.
We won't.
I don't know if I believe that. That felt disingenuous.
All right. So we still need to find these.
Wait,
Field
hang on a
stones.
second before we leave.
We
You
already
can just kill people willy-nilly and you just didn't kill every giant? Like, what the shit? Why were we doing the work?
He only was able to kill me because I don't have enough hit points. A giant wouldn't die in one shot.
Well, you could have done it in 4 shots.
Maybe. Depends how many spells he has available.
Yeah, it sounds like quite a waste of other resources when you could just.
Let us destroy the giants?
Well, no, he could have just killed them, right? Instead of sending out a bunch of ships to die.
Well, that was my point. That's what I was saying.
They're not good guys. They're pirates.
Their pirates care about their crew. I'm sure it was their ships that they were attacking.
Depends. All right.
It depends.
Anyway, we leave.
Yep. You're escorted back outwards.
We need to find them stones.
You do?
So we can find the large trove of treasure.
Yes.
More treasure. I like it.
Well, it was weapons specifically designed to destroy the dragons themselves.
That sounds... Ching.
It was hidden away by dragons for, centuries ago, and the giants are trying to recover them.
Sounds like antiques.
So I'll go get Falgolas.
Yep.
And say, we are ready to go.
While he's doing that, is there any building for sale in this town?
You can find a bunch of buildings and a bunch of land that just happen to come up for sale after a large-scale attack like this.
That's fair.
With some minor renovations. They could be, your inner-city dream home.
I don't want the dream home. We already have Airbnb.
All right,
Bring your vision to this work of art.
I got an idea.
What's your idea?
You need to make the first municipal bank.
In the crime center of
Yeah,
all
it doesn't
of
seem like the greatest location for it.
Right. But they still need to put their money someplace that's safe.
Yeah,
You
bury
charge
it.
10%.
Not only will we start the first bank, we'll start the first bank robbery.
Think of it this way. If you can keep it safe here, you can keep it safe anywhere.
Yeah, but we can't.
Yeah, that's true. We're leaving, and I don't trust these people. I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to hire you, and you for the bank. Here's all the money. We're going to leave now. Like, it's not going to
You
work.
pay them well.
Yeah, with all the money that they're just going to take.
But we need to find a way to courier the money from
From all the other businesses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have a bar, and we also have an inn.
We have an inn, we have a bar, we have an Airbnb.
Yeah. And we haven't even collected rent on in like a month.
Well,
That's
it's
true.
being collected.
Just not by us.
How are we going to get it? Is it in your pocket?
When we
to
go
go
back, it will be there.
You have to go all the way back.
Minus operating supply, costs and...
Yeah, we'll have to check the books. They're probably cooking them. All right, so
KJ's cynical even in D&D.
So, yeah, I'm wondering, is there like a somewhat profitable business in the town that we are able to look at purchasing?
We'd like to buy a card and comic shop.
Oddly specific.
Yes.
I don't think those exist here.
No.
Why not? How about a saloon?
There could be a
saloon
gambling
wouldn't be
center, though.
a casino.
Cards.
Gambling wouldn't be bad.
Casino.
Where this is a
because-
large trade hub, like the most profitable businesses are mostly like the dockside warehouses
Brothels.
and
Yeah,
Brothels.
brothel.
Buy a
Okay.
brothel.
Yep, all right.
We'll go buy a brothel.
you can buy a building and turn it into a brothel. It's gonna need a little bit of renovations. I mean,
How-
buying
how,
one.
How
gonna
much
be-
for the building? How much for the renovations?
How much for dudes to fill the brothel? Yeah, you heard me. We're gonna stand out from the competition.
Do you know what you call a kid born in a whorehouse?
What?
A brothel sprout.
Did it?
I
I
get it.
appreciate that.
Yeah, so how much will it cost for like a somewhat rundown building now because it got destroyed, and so repairs and all the supplies and staff?
Go ahead and roll me an investigation roll to see if you can find someone that's going to be above bar enough to give you a decent deal.
Corey, touch me first.
Does Corey want to touch
For
you?
money.
Rub my shoulders, you bitch.
For money.
I'm about to try to get us a whorehouse.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
so you should know how this works.
The best.
So that's a
little whorehouse in
30%
Texas.
investment. And all
Yeah.
you have to do is give them a rub. That's a pretty good deal.
That's
All right.
true.
I touch him with my index finger and say, "You get it, boy."
To get the
Well, that's
additional
not
D4.
great. Is that intelligence?
Yes.
So 7 plus 4 is 11.
Yep, and you get to add a D4 for guidance.
It's a 2.
So 13.
Could
That's
I
about
also
average.
roll and see if we do better?
Sure. Do you want to have a competing whorehouse?
Yes. Mine's gonna be called
Blackjack and hookers?
I have more money than you.
What did you roll for your
Oh,
initial
nat
roll?
20 plus a 2.
Why do you waste the nat 20 on this?
Because this is what matters.
Yeah, this. We need to find the best
It's
deal
gonna be a
on a
battle,
whorehouse.
and Corey's like 2,
So it's
1.
It's 25, but it's a nat 22.
Corey, Dayman managed to find like a madam who's looking to retire from the business and wants to give it all away, and none of her girls seem to be up to snuff. She's willing to part ways for 1,000 gold for a fully staffed, well-maintained brothel.
But our girls are not up to snuff.
Is there somebody there to manage it?
You could probably find someone.
Okay. I will give you 900 gold.
Roll persuasion.
You be ready for this. Another 20.
1.
No, but 17 plus 1, and I don't have anything in persuasion.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
18.
sure, she'll do 900.
Woohoo!
You guys both have competing whorehouses?
Well,
I mean, I haven't found mine yet, apparently.
I have a whorehouse.
You find a pretty good-sized place. It used to be like an old coaching inn that you could turn into a brothel. You're going to need to go about doing a little bit of hiring and find some people that are desperate or cheap enough to work for you.
fine.
But you can buy the building and get it renovated for about 350 gold pieces.
That's significantly cheaper.
Well,
It is.
Yours is not
But yours
staffed.
doesn't
But you're
come
not
with
staffed.
staff.
You don't have anybody to train any of your new employees, essentially.
I have an idea.
Hmm?
So I'm going to sneak over to Corey's brothel
Change the sign.
and say, we have moved. Come to this address.
Your sign is not going to be stealth.
You don't know?
I'm there.
Yeah, but you can't see me. You're just going to see the sign changing.
And I'll take the sign down.
You won't be that observant. You're inside dealing with the horse.
I've already heard your plan.
Because you all share the same telepathic link.
Yes.
You all have the
Apparently.
same single brain cell.
Although I am going to sneak over to his location and try to find like probably the eldest whore,
Okay.
and get her to come run my brothel.
Okay. That's going to be persuasion check to see if you can get out from what she's going to get paid here.
Well, he's also going to roll stealth that he's walking right by me, right?
Well, stealth is an 18 plus I add like 12 to it, so it's a 30. So I don't think you see me.
How can you be
6.
stealthing as you're talking to a person
No,
in
I'm
the brothel?
Well, I'm going to go get her and make her come outside.
And nobody's going to see you
Nope.
talk? That's not how stealth works.
That's how stealth works. You
you
can't
can't
see
be
me.
like, I'm
Smoke
stealth.
bomb!
Ah!
All I
Can you beat a 30? Then no.
That's not how stealth works.
28, you only get a plus 10 to your roll. Because it's your dexterity modifier plus 6.
5 plus 6 is
So
11.
so
29.
I
in
would
the
be
middle.
very shocked when all of a sudden you start talking to the whore.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a magic trick.
I'd be like, whoa, what are you doing in here?
I would wait till she's alone and then be like, hey, I got a proposition for
I
you.
don't know why you guys are not working together.
I don't know.
He wanted to buy a competing one. That
No,
was,
honestly, I just was rolling because your roll wasn't that good.
And then he said, "Do you
wanted
want
to
one?" And
compete
you were
with
like,
it.
"Yes."
I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to buy my own.
See?
But you can go in with me.
that's not you buying your own then.
Well, you were going to buy your own.
No, I was finding one for us.
Okay, well, join in.
All right, is there a supply of like trees and stone around in the area?
A lot of the area around here is pretty much arid badlands. It's almost a semi-frozen tundra. Most of the wood and timber comes from the southern regions, is shipped up by a ship. It's a long, arduous
there's no,
process.
Just wood material and stone material?
Oh, you can buy plenty of raw resources.
I mean, like if they're just raw resources, like just laying out though.
In various stockpiles in the warehouse, in the warehouse district nearby where the docks are, yeah. Not so much like what little trees are left are mostly like fruit-bearing trees that the outskirts farmers use to try and help supply the city with food.
There's no like decrepit docks that people don't give a shit if they're there or not.
Pretty much any square inch of space in the dockside is occupied by either an actual official business, some sort of piracy group, or a local like street gang.
How about like a rundown building?
Oh, there's plenty of those now.
KJ.
There's plenty
I'm
of
a
those now.
rundown
I mean, a
building?
lot of
Your-
things
your
have been
building
Like,
is just
KJ.
like falling apart completely.
There's plenty of them now after the giant attack. There's places
Like
in
rubble?
various state. Yeah,
You trying to open like a construction company like your dad?
No, I have Fabricate. So I was thinking about remodeling the whole front of the business to make it look cool
Oh, that'd be good.
using... You just have to have raw material.
Tet, you're invited to join my business.
I know.
I know.
That's what's up. They got the ideas.
We're going to make it beautiful, and we'll split it 50-50.
I'm gonna burn it to the ground.
You tried, you died.
I will go get that dragon and be like, hey, you got one last thing, then you can leave us. I don't care. I'll walk north.
Foul Golas.
So can I do that?
You don't even know
Yeah, of
his
course.
name.
Can I fabricate
You don't.
You
new-
don't.
I just
Make it
said
look
it.
nice?
Say it.
yeah, 100%.
Falgolas.
I fucking called you on that. You're like,
Well, because I
"Oh, shit."
kept wanting to say fabulous, just like we said
All
100
right,
times.
we haven't settled on a name yet, though.
The in and out.
The in and out.
I don't know.
Get it?
Let's think here.
I mean, this is riveting while we're thinking.
Yeah.
Think out loud.
Well, you're welcome to say
start
something.
explaining.
Apparently,
your
it's
thought
not
process.
mine.
Huh?
I'm just gonna burn it to the ground.
Well, you know what? You started it.
No, you did.
No, I was gonna buy one.
How about the
and then
come
you were
on
like,
in?
I'm gonna come steal his stuff.
Do you want competing ones? Yes. Yeah, I started it.
Yeah, but you don't have to come. You can do business honorably.
We're in a
Yeah, you don't
pirate
have to
town.
come.
Huh?
You can do business honorably. You don't have to come.
Yeah,
true.
That's right.
That's also a good name. You don't have to come. The come on in.
That's a good one.
Do they get to stay there? Like
It's good.
overnight?
A B&B. Bitches and breakfast.
I like that. Bitches and breakfast. We might have to change our other Airbnb to also include bitches.
The birds
I mean,
and the bees.
The birds and the D's.
Yeah. Okay.
Birds and the double Ds.
Oh.
No, it doesn't flow well, though.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Are we doing...
You have a couple of
whatever.
whorehouses.
All right.
Waterville.
We're by the water.
Yeah.
Waterdeep is now Waterville.
Yeah.
The back pages.
So, yeah, okay. We get that. I guess head out from there and go to the
What?
dragon.
I don't know what you're doing. We're starting our business.
Then I'm going to the dragon and leaving you guys.
The dragon is my friend.
No,
he
he's
won't
not.
obey you.
Yes, he will.
He's mine. He's
The
my dragon.
First one who talked to him.
What?
I said I was the first one who talked to him.
Yeah, but I talk to him more. And I don't call him fabulous.
Yes, you
Yes,
do.
you do.
You were the
started
only
it.
one.
Well, to be fair, it's his name. I can only be blamed so much. Well, before we go, we at least have to find somebody to run it. So I guess I'll go to the oldest whore.
Yep.
And say, hey, how would you like a promotion?
She'll accept for 20% cut of the profits.
I give you
10.
2.
10.
2.
You're not here.
Why are you giving them 10% of the profit?
I'll give you 10.
Because we're not going to be around, so she's got to have some incentive to do well.
Okay, so give her like 8% with like a 5% bonus if she
10%
does well.
is just nice and round.
I'll
Like
give
them
you
titties.
20%.
Ha!
If you deal me true and honest.
You're in the wrong business.
Okay, well, just like don't fuck me over too much.
You sure that's what you want in this line of work? To not
I'm
get
sure.
fucked?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. I don't
Okay.
need syphilis.
I don't know if
Again.
they know what syphilis is.
Huh?
I don't know if they know what syphilis is.
Well, whatever they call it here, I don't know.
Sniffilus.
Okay, so is that done?
Yep. You add another piece to your Monopoly board.
So we've got an inn, the bar, B&B, whorehouse,
And your building.
and my building, which is
Which is
just
going to become
there
a whorehouse eventually.
eventually.
We got an in and out and a come and go.
I like it.
Yours could just be like an opium den or something.
No, I'm going to call
Casino.
mine sloppy seconds. They're going to come fuck you guys and then come over here after.
When they have the low rent ones.
That's right.
When they're down to only a few shillings.
Yeah, but you really need to nut.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you gotta do it. Okay, so that part's taken care of. All right, so I'm assuming it's potentially even the next day.
Sure, we'll just say we fast forward another day through it because the whole legal proceedings take time.
There was a legal proceeding?
Yeah, you had to pretend you had to sign a paper.
Oh, okay. I can't just be like, this is mine now.
Well, I mean, you can, but how are you going to enforce that? You got to have goons to keep it safe in this town.
That's fair. All right, so head to the dragon?
Yeah. I say we're ready to go, Falgolas.
Holy shit. You said my name right.
Yeah, well,
Practice.
you're good people, you. You're good dragon,
You're good people, you.
You're good, you.
That's very racist.
What did I say?
People?
You people.
I mean, we're people.
Yeah, we're all people.
Technically, I'm half people.
That's true.
Fair. Okay, so tell him that we need to head north.
Yep.
Do we know where we're going? Like,
Yeah,
specifically?
we're going
No.
to that place that I located.
Yeah, up at the spine of the world.
Yeah, that place.
Okay.
Basically, it's a mountain range that separates the actual Arctic from the rest of the tundra area.
How long will it take to get there
With
the
him?
dragon?
Maybe 3-4 days.
Okay.
Flying?
Mhm.
Can he
Could you
fly
figure-
3 days straight?
No, he's gonna have to stop. But when he does, I do have that stupid thing that instantly turns into a camp that we've
Yes,
never
you do.
used. So we have
What?
a camp every time we go somewhere.
You can just instantly pitch a tent. huh?
Yeah, I have a torch that makes a camp.
A whole camp?
A whole
Or
camp.
just one tent?
Whole campsite.
Whole camp.
Wow.
Yep.
How many times can you do it?
As many as I want.
Yep.
Wow. Yep. So we don't have to worry about it. We just got boom camp.
We really don't need the horse and buggy anymore.
Well, to bring stuff from
We got
point A to point B.
pants. I got a fanny pack.
He does.
Yeah, that's fair.
We got a pop-up camp.
It's fair.
We've
You have a lot of
leveled
storage.
up.
We do have a lot of storage.
You've
We might
gone
be
past
we might need to sell Bill in the cart and
and
lighten
the
our
two
load.
indentured servants.
What?
And the two goblin indentured
No,
servants.
we keep them.
Yeah, we
They
could
can-
leave them like as goons for the brothel.
Yeah, that's
Probably
true.
what we should have done.
We did do that.
Sure,
We
we'll
did
say
we?
you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so we don't have to ever worry about them again.
Okay.
We could use like the cart as like a go getter for them. I guess they can just leave the car with them.
Sure.
Portable
We'll leave it
shagging
as
wagon.
their parting gift.
I don't know. It's not a gift. It's a business expense. We're writing that off on taxes.
It's still company property.
Yeah.
like-
Yeah. All right. All right. So, are we doing anything during those 3 days, 4 days?
What's that?
Luckily, traveling by dragon is going to keep you pretty safe, so I'm not going to have you roll on the encounter table.
Okay. Are we doing anything over the next 3-4 days as we land, sleep, yada yada?
Nope.
I want to learn a skill.
Oh yeah, can we do that?
It takes more than 3 or
You
4
guys
days.
do
I
have
have already got
survival. You have
survival.
You
Yeah,
can
we-
start picking up another.
Yeah,
No, we could start. That's true.
I want to learn sleight of hand.
I won't teach you. That's mine.
I want to learn persuasion.
Well, that's how you have to learn it.
Yeah, we have to learn it from me.
Do one of you know persuasion?
Yeah, me.
All right, I want to learn persuasion.
Okay, I'll teach you
Because
because that's how we work.
I also want to learn
together.
persuasion.
Well, you don't get to.
Well, yeah, you don't get to learn it
No,
now.
that's fine. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna stealth while you're teaching him, and I'm just gonna listen to it all.
On a dragon?
Yep.
Can you fucking rein in his bullshit he's trying to do?
I start with
Sick
an
of
11. You won't be able to see me.
That's
You're
You're
gonna think I
on-
jumped off the dragon.
No, well,
he
no.
literally thinks if
At
he's
some point-
if he's in a box with somebody, he can be like, "I stealth.
At some
Smoke
point,
bomb.
You don't know where I am."
at some point, they will grow suspicious that you're magically away. So the jig would be up.
At some point, they'd still
Or-
have to
Probably
roll
within
to
like
see me.
a minute or two.
Or we should roll and accidentally knock him off the damn dragon. Oh, at least you stealth to the ground.
I'd be fine. I got the
fine.
conspirator code. I
Yeah.
got the birds.
He fell
Alright.
very silently.
How far can the birds fly?
They travel at 30 feet around.
I mean, I was thinking the cloak. That's 80 feet, right?
60.
60, yeah.
But
Because
just
it would be
wait till I'm
funny
on
if
the
like you were
ground.
falling from like 800 feet. Whoa,
I got birds. Oh, no.
Ah, shoot.
Should have done this closer to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna start to teach you sleight of hand.
I actually want to learn stealth now.
Nope, nah, that definitely not teaching you stealth.
Then you're not going to learn anything else.
I'm fine. I'm good with what I have.
You want to
Are
learn
you?
perception?
What's that?
It's like you see shit.
Is that the same as insight?
No.
No, insight is like...
Yeah, I'll learn. Perception's fine. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Insight's knowing if you're full of crap, and perception is...
I'll trade you persuasion for perception.
I mean, I don't think it's a trade.
It's really not
but
a
yes,
trade.
I'll do it.
We're trading.
That's fair. The training begins.
It's like we're only 3 days in, so you guys are gonna have to wait a while before you actually have it.
I like
That's fine, but if you don't say that you're doing it, you don't get it
That's
out.
The farmsteads and townships, as you fly north, grow sparser and sparser, and more roving bands of strange fur-clad, well, for lack of a better term, barbarians start roaming the steppes instead.
Is Fagulous or Falgolis
No,
fine?
I know his
shit.
Is he fine? Like,
Oh,
has
yeah,
he
he's-
been fully healed and
yeah,
everything
he's-
from? Okay,
He's subject to long rests, just like all of you.
okay. Just wanted to make sure from us leaving that other place if he's still hurting.
No, he's had a couple days to rest, get some R&R. He'll be okay.
Okay.
Traversing up to the mountains, you notice that, very easily now that it's getting a lot colder than you anticipated, and none of you thought to go get warm weather gear.
I have a coat.
Yes.
I am literally containing
Cold-blooded.
fire.
I will shapeshift into a werewolf.
Okay.
I will make Mike start a fire.
On the back of a dragon.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Isn't he fine with it? Fire doesn't hurt him. He's fine. The dragon.
Is Druidcraft a thing I can make a flame?
If I could talk, that'd be great. Druidcraft is like Boy Scout tricks and basic survival stuff.
So, making a flame?
Yeah, making
Yeah.
fire, and
Okay.
Also, I have a torch.
Mhm.
It just also makes a camp.
that's gonna be really awkward.
A little bit. But it's a torch.
It
Keeps
is.
me warm.
It does.
See? We're fine. Is there any shops as we're going up?
No.
None? How far ago did we pass one?
You'll be about maybe a day and a half into your flight before you pass the last like sizable town.
So, is it getting colder as we're getting a day and a half in where that last town
Oh,
is?
very much so. You figure you're traveling at like 110 to 120 miles an hour right now while on flight compared to your 5 on foot.
Okay.
Is the dragon keeping us warm because his body? And
He is, but as soon as he sets you down somewhere, it's going to be miserable.
So let's stop at the town.
will it be miserable if I'm an animal, though?
It doesn't last forever.
Why? But if I'm a polar bear, wouldn't that be fine?
Yeah, for like the 30 minutes wild shape lasts.
Oh. Well, werewolf I can be the whole time, right?
Sure.
But yeah, we gotta
Yeah,
figure something for
frozen
you
werewolf.
guys. Yeah. What?
Said it could be a frozen werewolf.
Pretty sure a werewolf would be fine.
You ever seen a werewolf in Antarctica?
Have you seen a werewolf? Wait, what the fuck is that? You got me. Jacob in Twilight ran body temperature of like 106, so I think you're wrong.
The fact that you said anything about Twilight makes me just want to hit you in the face.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
So
The fact that you know what his body temp would be is...
I don't know. I just know he ran hot or something because I remember that stupid scene where she's like, "You're so
Oh.
warm."
why
what?
are you watching?
He runs hot,
Yeah,
and he's warm-blooded too.
walks hot too.
Yikes.
Are we able to have the dragon stop at the last
Yes.
town?
It's only going to be a couple gold. I'll say like 2 gold to get warm weather supplies for all of you.
We get
2 total?
parkas.
Yeah.
Like, what do I need for warm weather supplies?
Like a thick fur coat. Something.
I'm a dragon.
Thick bushy beard.
I mean, you're cold-blooded. You are a lizard.
I'm endothermic.
You're cold blooded.
Look it up. Dragons are not cold-blooded.
I mean, dragons aren't real.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could stop with the fucking. Have you seen a werewolf in the Arctic?
I don't make the rules, man. Look it up. D&D.
Yeah, but it also depends which version of dragons you're looking at.
5e.
Oh, well, that's fair then, if it actually says that in the 5e one.
Let's see.
Either way, I need clothes.
Yes.
You
And
sure you can't just
technically
stealth
you
the
do-
cold?
You do too, unless you're just gonna stay a werewolf forever.
Yeah, I'll buy clothes. I don't care. I just lost the base.
God damn it, he's right.
You're doing well, Corey.
Must be underneath the chair.
God,
I want to
God,
get up.
God damn it. Mike's right.
It's fine.
That
Find it
that
later.
does hurt all of our souls.
It's
All right.
just based on draconic ancestry.
Well, either way, I'm buying clothes, so I'm not cold. He's buying clothes. Is there anything else at any of these
I don't
shops?
need them. I'm 1/16th dragon, so I run hot. Backstory.
So yeah, is there anything at the shops that we might want or need?
Depends, really. Maybe some climbing gear, any basic, like, adventuring supplies, if you want to try.
You got any poles left in that coat?
What, like,
See if you find anything cool.
I
You never know.
mean,
You might get like a snow machine or something.
it's not actually useful all the time. But sure,
One
I have
time you pulled out a boat.
I'll pull. I'm
did,
gonna
and it
pull
was
out another
very
goddamn
useful.
boat right now. I'll pull one out.
Okay, roll me a percentile.
72.
Is that the gate?
No, but you are the proud owner of a second boat.
Is it wood?
Yes.
You want a boat?
I'm going to use fabricate to turn the boat into a sled.
Sure, that'll work.
Okay. Who's pulling the sled?
The dragon.
Why can't he just fly us?
Well, this
Just-
only drops you off.
I
inevitably.
find it's an ornithopter then.
It's like reverse fucking paragliding. The dragon's just pulling us on the ground.
Maybe it's a sail sled.
Wait, he fabricates it into a sled. We go to the store, say, hey, we need some warm clothes. I'll trade you this sled.
Sure.
We just saved 4 gold.
2.
2 each.
I think he said 2 total.
2 total.
All right. We just saved 2 gold. And I'm down to 5 charges.
How many people are in this town?
Maybe 300, if that.
Is there like a booming business?
Not really.
Just, oh God, me.
Yeah, let's go.
It's very much a frontier.
Says the guy who wanted the fucking brothel.
You wanted a brothel, and I just was better at it.
It's very much like a out of the way, like, frontier town. The most business you're gonna find is like fur trading and animal trapping, things like that. Scrimshaw.
What would they give me for dragon scales?
Wait, what are the people here?
Just a mixture of humans and dwarves.
Oh, I didn't know if it was gonna be Val Rossi.
Are
Yeah.
raccoons a thing in this world?
There are.
I would like a raccoon skin cap for my adventure.
We'll say in your warm weather clothes you have a raccoon.
He didn't
skin
buy
cap.
any.
Yes. We got it in a trade for the sled that I fabricated.
Yeah, actually,
I used a level 4 spell for 4 gold.
2.
Yeah, 2
And a
gold.
hat.
So
No,
I'm
we
getting
made them
my
sew that
damn
in for free.
coonskin cap.
We traded for the clothes, and then Mike saw the hat, and I was like, and throw in the hat, and they did.
For dragon skills,
I know a dragonborn with a coonskin cap.
they don't have enough money in the village to pay for even one of those.
Oh, dragon scale. Okay. Could they give us the village? We could own an entire
How did you
village.
get a dragon scale?
I'm going to go ask him if I can have
He's
one
not
of his
going to
scales.
give up a scale.
He might.
Nope.
He
That's
might.
like
Nope.
ripping off a piece of your skin.
That's easy. It
It
grows
doesn't.
back.
It doesn't grow back.
Mine
No,
does.
they
Don't
They
ask
don't for
our
him.
ride if you can de-skin him.
Yeah. Hey, you know that thing that literally keeps you protected and alive
I'm
through all
sure
the things?
one of them will shed or something.
There's a
It's
reason why
fine.
they're expensive.
Have you seen Dragonheart? The one fucking scale
Yeah,
is
that's
out.
what
Oh,
I'm
what the
saying.
hell?
Or what's smog?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Smaug.
true too.
That
Yeah.
one chink in his armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't grow back. That's
they
kind of the point of dragon scales.
Yeah.
They just keep getting bigger and bigger.
I'm just saying. I could probably stealth one off it.
That would be a pretty impressive strength roll.
I feel like you don't want to piss off our only dragon ally.
I mean,
And your only ride.
we have a sled that we could buy back for like 2 gold, so
If you see him go towards that dragon, make him laugh nonstop for.
you won't
10
see
minutes.
me. I'll be too busy stealthing.
Just do it now. Hideous laughter him. Do it up.
Preemptive toshes.
Yeah.
All right, so we heading off
Yep.
to the rest of the place.
With all of your warm weather gear acquired, you go towards where you had the vision for the Waystone. Sorry, I keep leaning back and it gets echoey.
You're fine.
Looking about, you actually see it almost as this place was an excavation site. You see destroyed and broken wooden stone cranes and a large crater carved out from the side of this mountain. You feel like you're probably not the first person here that came looking.
Is there anybody else there now?
You see a couple of fire giants, the big burly black coal-skinned with flaming hair giants patrolling around in sets of full plate armor, bossing around smaller goblins and ogres.
Now, if they're fire giants, do they take damage to fire?
No.
Well, there goes that plan.
Have the dragon
Well, they
burn
take
him?
half
Is that your
damage.
plan?
Yes,
right?
it was.
Yeah.
They take half, yes.
Are they sensitive to water?
No.
This isn't
It's not
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I was like,
Are they sensitive? Like, if we start making fun of them, are they going to cry?
Maybe one or two of them would be. You'd have to really get under their skin.
Got it.
With a dagger?
Yeah.
so
I
we
have
see
those.
them, right? But they haven't
Oh.
seen us.
I mean, you're flying high enough. They inevitably they will notice if you guys just keep circling around.
All right. So
How long
I'm,
do you want to keep the reconnaissance up?
I'm gonna say Falgolas. Can you land us a little outside of camp so they don't see us?
Yeah, of course.
That's sweet, bro. You're good people.
Again with the good people.
Yeah.
Is that offensive?
You're-
What's wrong with people?
He already said it earlier. It was
I
offensive.
thought it's because I said you people.
People.
Oh, he just doesn't like being called people.
Well, he's a dragon.
He's better than people.
Well, whoa. You're better than him.
Now who's racist? Like you're a freaking dragon.
Not
over
all
here.
people. We could be the same.
No.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So
He
we
settles you
landed.
down behind a snowdrift, maybe 200 yards away from the camp.
Okay. We tell him to wait here.
You should use your find
Object.
locate object to see if you can locate the waystone.
Well, we gotta kill these guys first.
Why?
I don't know, because it's fun.
Because he wants more EXP.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we haven't leveled up in a while.
We
Yep.
just leveled up like two times ago. All
Yeah,
right.
it was a
We
lot.
We gotta kill
haven't
these
leveled
people.
up in months.
Yeah.
Literally.
I say Falgolas. You do what you want, bro. But do you want to come help us kill these guys? They're bad people.
Well, hang on. I don't want him to do what he wants. I don't want him to leave. Just wait.
You don't own him. I speak to him.
I
with
will put a
respect.
ring on his finger. Then I will own him.
I
say-
definitely doesn't work like that.
I say,
No.
do you want to wait here for us, or do you want to help us with these guys?
It depends on really what you want. I mean, being free and having choice is so nice.
Yeah, right? You're welcome.
And with that attitude, it really makes me want to just turn around and walk away.
I said you're welcome. It's gracious.
Snarkily.
No, that wasn't snark.
He doesn't speak for the group.
I'll hang back, and if you need me, I'll come.
Is there like a little thing I jingle or something?
Is there a safe
I'm
word?
not a dog.
I was thinking a cat,
safe
right?
word?
But, all right, you stay here. If we need you, we'll call.
I'll just be listening for your screams of pain.
You don't think we can take these guys?
I don't know.
Didn't we free you?
Yeah.
Yeah, from one cloud giant.
Very powerful storm giant
And,
who
and
I had to
technically
convince.
3, we only fought 1, really, though.
Yeah.
Well, we hit the other ones, I think. Right?
Hit one of the other ones.
Fire giants are small, though, right?
They're about 15 to 18 feet
We've
tall.
already taken 2 fire giants embodied by specters, so we got this all day.
Is it just 2 fire giants?
Two that we see.
There are 3 of them patrolling the camp, as well as about a dozen goblins and 4 ogres.
I got this. Are they bossing the goblins around mean, like you said?
Well, yes.
They're treating them like slaves?
Yeah, very obviously.
I'm going to... I could sneak in. Can I change into a goblin? I can't, right?
No.
Because that's a humanoid?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I don't know how well you're going to do
You
sneaking.
can sneak, though, right?
Oh, I can sneak.
I wouldn't have to sneak, really. I just meant I would
Literally
turn...
said sneak.
I know.
I can
but if
let
I
you
turned into a
borrow my
goblin...
ring, and
What's
then you can convince one of them to try to convince the others for an uprising.
Wait! I
What
got
ring?
this!
The one from the
I have a ring of charm person.
I got this. Don't worry about it. I'm going to pull something out of my coat.
Okay.
49.
Come on, boat.
You pull it out of your pockets?
Out of my
Are you-
what?
You're going to use your robe of useful items? you said?
Yeah, that
And you
again.
said 49?
Yeah. It's a fucking door, probably, or something.
Okay. You pull a glass window pane, 2 feet by 4 feet in depth, that you can put on any vertical surface you can reach.
That was helpful. Okay, so moving on. So, do you want me to take the ring and try to do the thing and charm them?
I think that you should charm one of... Can you... You don't speak goblin, though, do you?
Don't you have something that makes me can speak languages?
That can make you speak languages?
Yeah, like I thought you
Tequila.
had something.
You sold it. You
Oh, we
sold the
s-
Held of Comprehend languages.
Oh, we did? All right.
But I could learn another language. I already know how to speak goblin.
Well,
You're
you
not
don't-
the one sneaking.
Why are you sneaking?
Because he's stealthy.
To go talk to the goblins to charm them with the ring to have them do an uprising so then they're going to help us attack the fire giants. Where have you been in this conversation?
I was talking
I'm
to
glad
him.
me and KJ are literally
Yeah.
on the same page.
I was talking to him.
I heard you guys talking. You can't do two things at once. That's right. You can't.
I was on the same page as you guys.
Yeah.
I got where you're coming from.
You got it.
But I also understand that Corey wanted to have a spotlight moment and not have KJ stealth in and be the hero.
Well, he wanted spotlight, then he reached in his pants and pulled out a fucking window.
No, I just thought it'd be funny because I knew it was going to be useless. I fucking just start walking in because I'm sick of his attitude.
Okay.
I hope I die.
So do I.
I walk in and start speaking goblin and tell them, "Rise, my brothers, for you will be slaves no more. We freed your brethren to the south and we've come to free you. Fuck these fire giants and fuck that guy over there."
so angry. I like it.
You know what? Get an inspiration. for
Yeah. Yeah, fuck KJ.
You're gonna need it. You're probably gonna die.
It's a mercy inspiration.
We're just gonna hang back out here with the dragon.
I
He
mean,
is-
I'll go in, I suppose. I just want to fight.
Falgolis is laughing pretty thoroughly at that. Okay. So that's all you're gonna do is you're just gonna like loudly announce your presence, walk forward, start calling out a big fight.
Yeah, I mean, the fire giants are how far away?
The furthest one away is about 250 feet. The closest is about 150.
Okay, yeah, so I'll start like ramping up the guys around me and be like, join me. I know, I forgot their names, but I know Marty.
Do you think they all know each other?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use persuade.
Wow, he really is racist,
Right?
isn't he?
That's what this episode's gonna be titled. Corey's a racist.
I'm gonna go in
A fantasy
with,
racist.
with persuasion and also persuade them. I got a 13 plus 3,
So,
16.
you can see your words are starting to get to the smallest little goblins, but they seem to be bullied back in by the ogres that are just kind of big, dumb, and following orders.
In that case,
I'll give you a Klondike bar if you join us.
Well, that just sells it.
It's true. Not like we're in a frozen tundra or anything. Who doesn't like ice cream?
They're big and stupid, but everyone loves ice cream.
I will.
What
I-
would you do for a Klondike?
That's
bar?
right.
An uprising, apparently.
I'm gonna yell, "Let my people
Fight your
go!"
oppressors for a Klondike bar.
Stamp my staff on the ground and call lightning on the nearest ogre that was trying to bully the goblins again.
Ogre?
Okay.
We're trying to convince the ogres.
No, the ogres we aren't trying to convince, right? It's just goblins.
I mean,
We don't speak ogre.
they're okay.
No, the ogres and the goblins
Are being bossed by the
No,
fire
he
giants.
just said we tried didn't you just say the goblins we were trying to get to free? The ogres bossed them back into place.
Yeah, because they're big dumb brutes that are just following orders.
Okay, so they're not bossing, but they are bossing the
Oh, very
goblins
much
back.
so.
So from
And
my
the fire giants
perspective,
are-
they're controlling the...
I completely agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, okay.
And luckily, that was a 7 with the ogre's dexterity modifier of 0, so they failed a saving throw. Go ahead and roll your damage for that call lightning. The
3d10.
storm crackles up above as lightning strikes towards one of the monstrous-looking ogres.
Now you need to tell them that God is angry with their decision.
Except
7,
the ogres
10,
don't speak goblin.
15.
No, we're trying to convince the goblins.
So, 15.
Okay. All right. So the
And
ogre
then-
takes it, screams in pain as the electricity courses through his veins. The 4 others look towards him in shock and horror.
And then for my minor action, I can shapeshift, right?
Yes.
So I will turn... And I can control my spells now in animal form, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just turn into a big polar bear.
Okay. Go ahead and pull up your stat block for your
Yeah,
polar bear.
I got it.
Can you be Aslan?
And since you two are there, that's going to be an initiative roll for both of you.
While they're doing that, I'm going to have a conversation with the dragon and just ask him how his scales are doing. Like, is he hurting at all?
Oh, they're just dandy.
Was there any loose scales that he
Can't say that there is. I can't say that there is.
Is there an itch he needs me to scratch?
Hey, how long do you think he's going to last out there anyway?
I'm hoping he's dead quickly.
Uh,
He hasn't been a very good brother.
no, I know all about that.
You've got a brother?
Had.
How many more of you are there left?
For brass dragons in particular? Oh, I don't know. Couple dozen.
That's decent. Do you guys all have one home, or are you guys just scattered?
Oh, usually we don't like to stick too close together, butt heads and all that territorial competition.
Is there a woman in your life?
Not anymore, no. Stolen by another.
Gotta soil some oats, my friend.
Soil some oats.
I believe
Yeah,
it's
go with
sow
that.
some oats.
It is definitely so. Soil.
Not the way he does it.
Right. I use piss.
Shits all over the oat field.
That's right.
You want to soil my oats?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I ate something wrong.
Well, that's gone forever.
What's going on? We lose the
Just-
dice?
Yeah, minor.
We'll get it after.
What's your initiative, Corey?
Sorry, I didn't know we were rolling it.
Except
I'd
for him
ask.
saying, hey, we're rolling initiative.
Sorry.
For the two people that want to
really
fight.
bad, 7.
And Mr. Tet.
4.
Oh, God. You were worse than Corey.
Thanks.
Oddly enough, not last.
Wow. Somebody sucked.
Get the bad rolls out of the way now.
Noticing that the commotion and the very obvious strike of lightning, the fire giants turn to approach you. They take their movement actions, and they're actually going to take their range attack to throw large rocks at you. One of them throws a javelin, and the one in the far back just kind of like haphazardly lobs a stone.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
As a polar bear, it's only 12.
Oh, this might hurt an awful lot.
That's fine.
1, 2, and this guy gets disadvantage due to
Oh, I
range.
thought you were counting the damage. I was like, 2? That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, still hit. All 3
Okay.
hit.
Yep.
So the 2 stones are going to do, I believe, 3 or 4d10.
Okay.
4. Jeez.
Well, I'll survive as the bear.
So the first one hits you for 21 points of damage as it comes crashing down towards you. The second rock, not for nearly as much, only 21 in that one.
Oh, I thought you meant 4d10 total.
No.
Oh,
Per
okay.
rock.
Well, then that knocks me exactly out of being a bear. So.
And then the last javelin comes. The javelin, comes streaking down, and it sounds almost as if a thunderbolt itself. This one's going to deal electrical damage.
Well, so now, but my AC's different now?
It
Should
is.
have all had it been at the same time, though.
Yeah, I don't.
Yep.
So
So this is just overkill.
Is your armor class a 19?
it's a 18 plus 2.
So the javelin will miss. It'll come striking next to you.
Okay.
Luckily.
I'm glad I bought that stupid ring.
Damn. I was hoping to hit you with another 4d10 lightning damage.
Speaking of that, do they take more damage if they're covered in plate mail from electric?
They do not have a vulnerability to it, no.
Okay.
That rounds up the giant's turns. The ogres, seeing their companion torched from the sky, start looking and panicking in their very low intelligence, being just barely dumber than Dayman. No?
You're dumb.
If I am, I am.
Start scattering around, trying to look for ways to hide from the angry sky that struck down their companion.
The angry sky.
Leading us to Dayman himself. Your initiative, sir.
I will use... So what are the ogres doing right now?
Panicking.
Panicking? Okay. Well, so they're not attacking necessarily.
No, they're kind of flailing their arms around, screaming because they don't know why the sky's mad at them.
Okay. So I will use Call Lightning as a... Oh, dang it. It's a free action, right? So
You could strike the same ogre, or you can move it. And
I know, but if I do that, then I can't take a main action and shapeshift, right?
You could shapeshift without moving.
Okay, so I can shapeshift without moving, still take a main action, and use the Call Lightning.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll use Call Lightning at a fire giant.
Okay. He's going to make his dexterity saving throw, I hope. He does. So he's going to take half damage.
Okay. So it's 3d10.
We'll say you hit the closest one just because it happens to be nearby.
6. So it's 19. Is it rounded up or down?
It's going to be up for you guys, so you'll take 10.
10. Okay. And then I will, with my main action, it's got to be something that's not
A concentration.
concentration. Yeah. I can do my... He's far away still, so I can't do that. All right, I guess I'll...
Do we have giants?
To put it into perspective, the range on a boulder from a fire giant's low end is 240 feet.
So I guess I'll give myself guidance.
Okay.
That's my main action, I guess. And then I will shapeshift again. But you can move on. I just got to figure out what I want to do. Something with a better
leading
AC.
us to Tet and then the goblins. The goblins have a whopping 2 initiative.
I am going to cast Fog Cloud.
Okay. Centered on yourself or Dayman?
I'm assuming we're pretty close to each other.
You are. You're probably maybe 10 feet apart.
Yeah, on me then.
Okay. So rolling head of fog rolls in over the encampment, causing not only the ogres to be even more scared of the sky, now confused as it seems the weather itself has turned against them.
How high does fog cloud go?
It's 20 feet by
So
20
it
feet
would
by 20
cover
feet.
the giants.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's only 20 feet?
It's a 20 foot by 20 foot by 20 foot cube, if I remember correctly. Let me double check.
But either way, the giants are only 15 feet tall, so...
It was based on your level, though, too.
Might be. If you want to upcast it. You hear cries of almost like elation as the goblins, their initiative, they're going to take the time to run away. They see their chance, they're going to run the fuck away.
Doesn't seem like much of an uprising there.
Cowardly creatures.
Yeah. Well, I keep talking to the dragon, because...
Yeah, he's just shooting the shit.
Yeah. Be like, I mean, I don't know what's going on out there. I see a cloud.
They normally do that?
Well, watch this. And I hit myself, and a cloud forms.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot all
I
about
was
that.
like, I can do it too. It's not that special.
Fascinating.
I'm going to use my, like, other action to, again, try to convince or persuade the goblins to join against us where we can control the elements.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. I'll actually give you advantage, so you roll twice, take the highest result.
17, that's 20.
So that's going to be enough, they'll as they're kind of like getting ready to flee from the combat and try to save their skins, your rallying speech of, hey, God's on our side. Fuck those guys. Seems to get through to their thick, tiny goblin skulls. As they start to amass and charge towards the hill giants.
How many goblins are there?
Well, not hill
10?
giants, fire giants.
I was going to say, there's hill giants? Damn it.
Semantics.
There's a lot of giants.
There's too many different kinds, man. Storm King's Thunder has all of them.
So it's their initiative, though?
Yes, it is the goblins' initiative. There's about a dozen of them.
What do they do?
They charge towards the hill giants, flailing willy-nilly.
Fire giants.
Fire giants, thank you. I'm going to keep saying hill because I said it once, now it's ingrained.
Happens. All right, so what are they doing? They're attacking the
they're gonna try.
fire giants?
The fire giants.
All right.
I'm just going to make like batch attacks, essentially.
They do like 1 damage?
Exactly. So they start swarming over the fire giants, crawling atop them, stabbing away with their stone and crude like copper pickaxes, sinking into the flesh of one, causing some more superficial damage than anything.
So now it's the giants turning it?
It is. As the giants are being attacked by goblins, they can actually take their initiatives to swat them off and send probably half of the goblins, straight to hell, essentially.
That's fair.
Leading us to the ogre's turns, who are still, once again, very scared and confused. Creatures with an intelligence of 3 will do that.
Is from where the dragon and I are, I know there's a cloud, but is there anything outside of the clouds, or it's everybody within the cloud?
Everybody within the cloud. You can still, if you got up higher, you could see past it and see what the actual dig site looks like.
But I thought there was like one giant that was 250 feet away, another one
there
that's
is.
150. So there are other giants that we'd potentially be able to see.
Yeah, you just can't see past your fog cloud from your current
Right.
elevation. If you stood up, you'd be able to see past it.
Okay.
Like if you got up on top of him or something, or climbed a small hill.
So I talked to the dragon. I was like, "Hey, they're clearly in need of help. They're both terrible. Do we want to go attack these other fire giants and save the day? You want to do that? I mean, you haven't gotten in a good fight in a while.
I lost my last fight pretty poorly.
No, you didn't.
It got me chained into a
I don't
castle
count
in the
that
sky.
as the fight. I count us getting you out of the place as your last fight, and we got away scot-free.
I didn't do anything.
You were our inspiration, and you gave Tet some fire breath.
Sounds like a disease.
The old fire crotch.
That's right. So, I mean, well, okay, so you lost your last one. Don't you want to, get back in the game?
Back on the saddle.
That's right. I will ride you into oblivion.
I don't swing that way.
Well, that's fine, but we could fly that way and then go take out a giant. You could, just tackle him.
With a defeated sigh, he motions for you to hop on,
I get to go on a dragon ride.
and he proceeds to launch.
Never-ending story.
Falcor, I do believe.
All right, so I'm going to start
I'm
flying.
going to say that's going to be roll your initiative, and I'll roll his.
Oh,
Not bad.
so it's +5. Ugh, it's a 9.
Wow.
You only just add your initiative, right? Or do you
Yeah.
add something else?
Just your initiative.
Yeah, it's 9 total. +5 was rough with a 4 roll.
Your initiative is +5.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's why I usually go first, but I usually don't roll a 4.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's back
Dayman.
to...
Ah.
Oh, and I did giant scorpion. It has
Okay.
more hit points, so and armor. All right. I'm just gonna try to zap them again.
Okay.
They're still pretty far away.
They are. They're advancing fairly steadily. The closest one, instead of being 120 feet, is going to be 60 feet away. And he's going to make his saving throw and fail.
Okay.
So, lightning once again strikes the same poor hapless giant.
Does 9, 14.
Okay.
And then I'll skitter away, which I have a speed of 40 feet
Are you skidding towards or away?
away.
Okay.
Try to keep putting distance between us, and then
I'm in a fog cloud.
You are. You are
And
currently
you're
in a fog cloud.
yeah. Do I know where he is?
You're in.
You have a general idea where he is.
Okay, I'll head towards him.
You move 10 feet to the left, and there he is.
Okay. I got
A
you.
giant scorpion appears out of the
I
fog.
was just about to say, do you know that it's him?
He does, because remember I had that whole stupid backstory where I wear a necklace that's always there.
Why is this giant scorpion? Oh, necklace.
Oh, necklace, moon necklace.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's got the dick around his neck.
Yeah,
Ah, there we
yeah,
go.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got the friendship necklace. It's 2 pieces of a heart.
Aw.
Guess who doesn't have the other half?
Bring us to You're looking through the chaos, and you can barely see much anything through the fog cloud, but you hear the sounds of constant lightning strikes, goblins dying by the droves, ogres panicking. And the sound of wing beats coming from the distance.
They're not. Fireball doesn't do shit, huh?
Nope.
I'm gonna summon an elemental.
Okay. What element would you like? Earth, water, wind, fire?
Yeah, they're not weak to water, but it probably does the best, right?
Yeah, water elementals actually have resistance to fire.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. What spell level do you want to cast it at? Do you want to do it as
4?
just the base? Okay.
I'm gonna use one of my spell bracers.
Ah. Okay. So from the snow, a swirling vortex of snow forms and congeals into a pool of clear, iridescent water as it takes the shape of a medium water elemental, basically a humanoid-sized water elemental.
Should be a little turtle.
If it wants to be it can be whatever it
That
wants it to
shoots
look
water. I know. I'm just saying, Squirtle.
like. Not Squirtle.
Does it get to attack?
It does. It acts on his turn. What do you want to do it to have it do?
A hydro pump, probably.
Bubble.
Bubble beam.
Okay. Water elementals do not have a ranged attack. They do actually have a melee attack. They'd have to get pretty close to it, or they could attempt to drown it in its own body size.
Yeah, let's do that. Drowned it.
Okay, so it's going to take its turn trying to approach the nearest fire giant because it doesn't have the movement speed to get to it immediately. And the start of your next initiative, it can use its whelm attack to try and drown it,
Yeah.
bringing us to the top of the round where the fire giants continue to attack. I got it right.
You did this time.
Small miracles. With the goblins mostly defeated, they seem to turn their attention back towards the general area. They're going to have disadvantage on all their attacks towards Corey, the giant scorpion.
So the goblins
Is that
don't get a turn.
They will, sure. See if they can do any damage.
That's perfect. We'll take anything.
Oh, one hit.
2.
That's a miss. 2 hits. First giant's going to take a whopping 2 and another 2.
They have
Take
done 5 damage total.
Take it.
Do they get disadvantage because we're in the cloud, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Although you did move 40 feet out of it, so now...
No, I moved 10
No, we only moved 10 feet.
to him, yeah. Wanted to
They
block
can't
him.
use range attacks, though, right?
That is true. So he'll have to get closer.
Like, he can see that there's a cloud there, but he doesn't even know if we're even in the cloud. We could be
That's very
behind
true.
it.
That's very true. I think they're going to take their action and just dispatch the last of the goblins in that case. I think that would make the most sense from a tactical standpoint.
They're not very smart, though, are they?
We're fine
average.
with them.
Are they
killing
tacticians?
Yeah, well, we're fine with them killing the goblins.
Well, I know, but like, would they be tacticians?
Well, I don't think that it's even a tactician. They're still getting attacked by these goblins, so they're just going to murder them.
They're about as smart as the average human. They're about between 10 and 12 intelligence.
And they just got stabbed by the goblins, so they're probably...
They're not mindless. I mean, they're not ogres, goblins, zombies. They have some kind of brain cells. They're about as smart as you guys, which isn't saying much.
Does hurt. I don't even know what my
Also,
intelligence is an 18.
I'm a 17.
18. I'm wicked smart.
I don't think
Characters
he's talking
are-
about your characters.
Characters are
Aw.
wicked smart.
All right, whose turn is it now?
Well, next comes Falgolas in his initiative as he streaks from the sky and tackles into one of the giants in the back, the one with the
Hang
javelin.
on. Before we do that, while we're riding over there, I have a plan.
Okay.
But I have a question if the plan is something that's doable. Because it's technically 2 attacks, but it's not. So I have a question.
Okay.
So if I am to jump off the dragon and attack, it's a surprise attack and everything.
Okay.
But then if I'm use the conspirator coat and fly up, eventually I have to fall back down with my daggers pointed down. Would that be another attack?
It would, but I wouldn't say it would be in the same initiative. I'd just say it'd be a really cool way to flavor your second attack.
So, okay. So it would be on my next attack that then I could attack.
Yep.
Would that be a surprise, though? Because they don't know where I went.
Maybe.
Maybe, because I just turned into 3 birds.
And he just picks one and he
Bird,
just teleports to that bird.
and then I just pick which one I then come back as.
But they would see the birds.
They would see 3 birds, sure.
Yeah.
They'd see a bird there, and a bird there, and then a bird there.
Yeah. And then they would see the one that's coming at their head.
Potentially, but there's also a dragon there that's probably going to distract them. Just saying. That's why I'm asking.
I would say the falling from the sky noodle would be a sneak attack.
Well, of course it would. They don't know that I'm there.
Right. I would say that's probably sufficient.
Yeah, but then that defeats the purpose of the extraness.
Just fucking hit them.
Why are you gonna be extra all the time?
Stop trying to
God,
manipulate
you
rules.
spent fucking 10 minutes trying to decide what animal you are. I don't want to hear it.
They moved on. I said go ahead and move
We
on.
literally
while I look.
sat here for a minute where you were like,
I respect Corey's decision. I appreciate his ability to have us continue onward as he makes his decision.
Yeah.
no.
I didn't make you wait.
I mean, we can go to the tape. There was a minute, and then it was like, okay, let's just move on.
It was maybe 30 seconds.
That's
Yeah.
It
too
wasn't
long.
that bad.
That's me asking a question of.
It's something
I
that
know.
can
Nice
be
work.
easily edited out of the actual video.
Yeah, I'm not
release.
going to edit this shit. This is all going in.
I like the idea of falling on them. I just mean,
that's a cool
that would be your
thing.
next attack. It's a cool.
Well, that's
flavor
why I
way.
was asking it.
Yeah.
But is it going to be a surprise?
You
Is
know-
it going to be not a surprise?
Well, the logic that it would be a surprise because they don't know which one was you, or that they're distracted by the dragon, would mean that every attack that anyone does while they're distracted by the dragon is a surprise attack.
yeah, but I
they're
basically
not looking at them.
leave and vanish.
Okay, I have a... Here's my clarification. So you attack the main one that Falgolas is going to attack. If you then use your Conspirator's Cloak to jump to a second, I will allow it then. But I won't
Are they
allow it on the
close
same
enough?
target.
Because I only
Oh,
got
yeah.
60 feet last time, and then I fell to my death. So
Yes, I will say they are.
they're close enough? Okay. So
I will say that's a fair way to do it.
Okay. Then, yeah. And that would still be on the next attack, though.
Correct.
Okay. So let's do that.
Okay.
But it's Falgolas' turn first, and he's going to tackle.
Oh, very much so. He's going to ram his entire...
But before he does that, I have to jump, like off.
Yes. It's going to be
Okay.
an acrobatics check.
Okay.
He's going to launch his several-ton frame into that of the fire giant.
6. And then what does I add to it?
Dexterity modifier, and then if you're proficient in acrobatics, plus 3.
I am. So 9 plus 5, 14.
Okay. So it's a little tricky to jump off from a moving dragon. You've never done it before.
That's fair.
You
Should've
leap with as
practiced.
much grace as you can muster. Luckily, nobody's paying attention.
That's good. Okay, so then he attacks.
Yes, he does. Oddly enough, the fire giant seems to be able to grapple him as he collides with him. It just kind of like skids him back several dozen feet as they're now entangled, like in a strange brawl. As the fire giant's trying to strangle Falgolas as he's launching through with his talons and teeth.
Okay.
He missed, in all intents and purposes.
I assumed. Otherwise, I felt like that guy would have been laid out.
Oh, very much so. He would have taken a pretty good chunk of damage.
Okay.
Coincidentally, the ogres share the same initiative as Falgolas, and they're going to be out of the fight unless you want to try and rally them.
I'm in the air.
So they're out of the fight. I'm just going to, for
They've run
brevity's
away?
sake. Oh yeah,
Okay.
they're terrified. First, the sky gets angry. Now, dragons attacking their boss. This is above their pay grade.
That's fair.
They don't even get paid.
It's really above their pay grade then.
It's above
Leading us to
it's above
Dayman
their
the
slave
Scorpion.
grade.
Did he go?
Year before me.
Yes.
Oh, no, I guess I didn't remember you go. Okay.
My initiative was a 4.
He is now officially the last initiative now that the goblins are dead.
I will...
Is it him next?
He just said that.
I didn't hear him say who was next.
He literally said,
Oh.
leading us to Dayman.
Yeah.
Dayman, KJ, Mike.
Okay.
All right, so I'll just strike him again with lightning.
Okay.
The closest one again.
Let's see.
Oh, Jesus.
He succeeds in his saving throw. Managed to not be fooled 3 times by the
Wow.
same.
Sorry, I got 1, a 2, and a 3. So I do 3 damage. Are they're still far away because they didn't come in the cloud?
Correct. They're not approaching the cloud. They seem to be hesitant towards it.
So how does it work if I prepare, like, what's it called?
Preparing an action. So essentially what it is you hold your initiative. You basically say, I'm not going to do anything until this requirement is met. And then you say whatever that requirement is.
Does that include my free action so I can't do it now?
Yep.
Okay, I was going to hold my main action, but if I can't do that,
Nope,
then
it's a
I'll
whole-
just...
it's nerf
It's
or
the
nothing.
whole thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'll touch him and give him guidance since he's right next to me with my scorpion claw. Hey, you got this, bud.
KJ, leaping from the back of Falgolas onto the giant he's grappling with. Go ahead and land your double stab.
Okay. And it's a sneak, so it's advantage or just critical?
If you successfully hit, is considered a critical hit from your assassin career.
All right. Well, that's a 17 without even adding anything
So
to it.
that's gonna be a hit.
And that's a 19.
So yes, they both hit.
Okay, so it's 1d6 plus dex.
Plus a lot more d6 because it's a sneak attack.
That's true. Oh, it's true. It's 4d6 plus dex. All right. So 5, 1, that's 11, 14 for one of them.
Okay.
$14 for the second one.
Okay, so that's going to be 19 and then...
Then my other.
Yep.
One, yeah. That's
So 19 plus 19, so it's
11,
38.
15, 17.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm just doing the math.
6, 5, that's 17, 21.
21. So that's going to be 70. That's going to be 140 points of damage thanks to the critical strike.
That's pretty good.
Good old double
Is that
damage.
more than half their life total?
That's
Oh.
enough to drop
Oh.
the one that Falgolas is fighting
Kill
to-
it?
completely.
I'm wicked strong.
He had 136 hit points.
Wow, you just one-shotted him.
Oh, yeah. I'm wicked strong. I'm telling you. And then
Very angrily, just stabbing furiously as Falgolas has him distracted. You manage to get him behind and just do several vicious, gnarly stabs, like elbow deep into his neck.
does the dragon see me?
Oh yeah.
Fuck. I was hoping he'd think he did it. and like beat him because he didn't win his last fight.
He has no self-esteem.
All right. And then I'm going to use the conspirator coat
Okay.
and going to fly and be above the other one to end my turn until I poof back in.
I'm gonna come out of the
Fog cloud.
So I'm 10 feet into the fog cloud, right?
Correct.
So I have a total walking distance of how much?
30.
But I can do 15, do an attack, and then 15 back in, right?
Yep.
Because I can break up my movement.
Yes, you can.
So yeah, I'll come out of the fog cloud.
Poke your head out. See, your dragon companion just mauling the absolute shit out of one of the giants in the back. The one in front seems to be quite crispy as he's been electrocuted several times, and the one to the side seems to be turned, readying to throw its boulder towards Valgolas and then charge forward.
Yeah, the one that's got the boulder, I'm assuming he's within 100 feet.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to get a bolt.
All right, I have to make a dex save. Your DC's higher than Corey's because your casting ability is better than Corey's by 1 whole point. And oddly, it still saves, but he's going to take half damage.
It's 8d6. I'll just roll this one 8 times. It's fine. 6, 7, 13, 16. Jesus. 22. 23. 25.
You got
28.
30. You got 30 total.
Yeah, you added the last one wrong, but it's fine. It's 30
okay.
total.
So he's going to take 15 points of damage as he managed to skirt around the full hit from the lightning bolt. Sucking him pretty good, but...
And then I disappear back into
dip
my
back
fog
into the
cloud.
fog. You hear angry shouts and screaming from the fire giant. Top
Do you
of the
have
round.
another do you have another action? Because that was just your main and your movement. Don't you have like a bonus or?
Can't do anything.
Oh, okay.
I have my water element should
Yes,
be
it
good.
is his
yes.
initiative. So
Yeah,
he can march forward to the one that's been electrocuted several dozen times. Go ahead and make me an attack roll. It's a d20 plus 7 for the water elemental, and I have to make an opposed strength check.
So it's 18 and it's 25.
The water elemental successfully grapples the fire titan and proceeds to wrap around it and entangle it in all of its liquidy mass as it starts to drown him slowly. He failed his strength check. Now he's going to be taking some serious damage at the start of every round. So he's going to take 4d8 plus 4 damage until he breaks that grapple.
Isn't it his turn right now?
Well, the fire elemental's going to do damage. He's got to do. He's got to hit him for a potentially 8 to 36 damage.
Well, I thought it was at the top of the round.
Nope.
Or I thought you said like the next round.
It starts now. It's like
Okay.
every time it's at the elemental's turn, it's just automatically he's taking that much damage.
So Mike's got to roll.
4 d8s and add 4.
It's a 10. Where's my D8? Right there. 7. 14. 8.
Jeez.
It's 22,
4.
26 plus
30
4,
points damage.
30.
Jeez.
Nice. You've done 45 points of damage with 2 turns.
That's pretty good, especially for like half damage on one.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, otherwise it would
Firemental's-
have been 60.
I really want to start bumping up these fights.
Isn't there something with drowning though too? Like, doesn't it like
He can only
takes
last.
their initiative, but
He can only last a number of rounds equal to his Constitution modifier. So he can last 5 whole rounds.
doesn't
before
he have to
just-
do a saving throw in order to have like an attack though?
Let's see what the condition for drowning was. We'll actually pull that up exactly.
Because I thought it was similar to like being knocked prone.
Darn phone.
I don't know. I've never seen somebody drown in D&D.
Me either.
When did you get elementals?
I got
Last
it.
time we leveled.
Yeah, he picked.
Was it the last time? Okay.
Well, when we went to the last town,
Waterdeep?
Waterdeep,
Yeah.
I studied at the Black
Oh, that's where you
college.
got it at the okay.
Yeah, I paid 100 gold to learn Summon Elemental, Fabricate, Dimension Door, and Counterspell.
Okay. I was wondering why we haven't really seen them, but it's because you just did it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I also have Dimension Door.
Got to use that sometime.
I can bring me and someone else instantaneously 100 feet.
Well, that'd be good if
He
you were
passes.
getting like attacked.
So essentially, he has to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. The number increases by 2 for every round that he's drowning. If he fails, he suffers a level of exhaustion and gets disadvantage on all the physical checks.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And it just keeps getting worse and worse until he dies.
That sounds awful. Good for us, but
Drowning's
awful.
terrible.
Yeah, apparently.
I hear it's no fun.
I'm glad I got to dodge it.
You right?
Oh, you dodged it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
No, not him. When he was in the
Oh,
water.
The Jeep.
Oh, well.
That sounded
Damn it.
terrible. Yeah. Oh, you didn't drown? Damn it.
God. We'll just use Revivify on him. You're
Yeah,
fine.
that's right.
Hell yeah. Little CPR.
Have you seen that news clip where they're the LARPers and the guy, and they're like, yeah, so my friend found the body and he tried to cast a 4th level resurrection spell, but it didn't work. So,
They found like a homeless man, too. Right?
yeah.
Yep.
Or they're like, and I don't think it worked because he was missing his head or something like that. It's ridiculous.
So stoogy.
Yeah.
So the fire giant's gonna try to contest and try to rip this water elemental off of him as it's literally strangling him to death. Hopefully succeeding. Roll me a d20 plus 4, and hopefully you rolled worse than me. Same
What's
team,
a
guys.
17.
Okay, so he fails in ripping off the water elemental from that's currently.
Splish, splash, he's kicking your ass.
All right, so
The second one that is going to go and attack Falgolas, launching his stone towards him and then taking his action to charge forward. And missing. Because God
Good.
hates me.
That's fair.
Bringing us to Falgolas' turn. As he turns to see the other fire giant storming towards him, and he casts Lightning Bolt himself.
I didn't know he did magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the giant fails his saving throw, so he takes a whole shit ton of damage. 6, 8, 9. Maybe not a whole shit ton.
What level dragon is he?
He is an adult brass dragon.
So that's
I
gonna
thought he wasn't an adult. I thought he was a
young adult.
Okay.
that's gonna depend on the amount of lightning damage that he takes, though, right?
Well, it depends what level he casts a spell at.
That's what I'm saying.
He's only going to cast it at his base, 3rd level spell slot.
But why?
'Cause he doesn't need it. We already killed one almost instantly.
We don't need to just nuke him.
Hey, what if we nuke him and we're wasting spell slots and then something else
It's a
happens?
dragon. We don't care about his spell slots.
We might need him.
But he's like a 70th level dragon. Probably has a million
Think
spell
that's
slots.
Is that a thing?
Not really.
We found the best dragon in all of the world.
He already got captured, but he was the best dragon ever.
Well, now he's got confidence and homeboys.
I don't know. He hasn't killed
He's got
anybody
homies.
yet.
Yeah, he's got homies now.
He does have homies.
He's got something to live for.
He keeps getting called people by one, a fagulous by two.
Live by the gun, die by the gun.
He can cast 5th level spells if he really wanted to.
Let's do it.
He didn't want to.
Yeah, see?
And then he braces himself for the charge, bringing us to Dayman.
So one of them is kind of close enough I could run up to it now, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll say you could.
I'm going to
I mean, can you run as a scorpion?
Skitter.
skitter at 40 feet.
All I can picture is like that Mr. Krabs running noise.
I got faster speed as a scorpion than I do as myself, so
That's weird.
I'm going to, well, it's a giant
Sponge
scorpion.
boy, me bob.
I know, still though.
All right,
Repeat
so
your best
I'm
Clancy
rolling.
Brown.
I'm gonna strike him with lightning with my free action, and finally an okay one.
And he fails miserably.
14, 16,
Okay.
and then I'm going to run up, and as a giant scorpion, I use multi-attack, which makes 3 attacks: 2 with its claws and 1 with its sting.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. And 2 with its claws. So the claws are... This is the off one.
Okay.
So the claws should hit 19 plus 4 and 13 plus 4 is 17.
So 1 hits.
Oh, I didn't know what their AC was. And then the sting, I doubt does. It's plus 4, so it's only a 10. So that won't hit.
So 1 claw strikes home.
So that will do 1d8 plus 2. And if... Oh, 1d8 plus 2 and the target is grappled.
That sounds like a bad day for you.
Probably. Do I have to grapple it?
That's the status condition.
Okay. 1d8 plus 2. Where the fuck's my d8?
I mean, he's already grappled by the water elemental. Now he's getting attacked by a scorpion.
Wow.
He's just having a really bad day.
3 damage.
Speaking of bad days. So, Rickety Cricket, falling from the sky, attacking towards them again. The one that's charging your newfound dragony friend, Valgolas.
So yeah, I was still a bird. Now I'm turning out of the bird and going to try to attack. All right.
Okay.
So that's an 18.
That is a miss.
18 is a miss. Damn it! I rolled really good last time. Then.
Yes, you did.
Well, that's a nat 20.
Well, it's already a critical hit.
Is it a double critical? Is that a thing?
No. I'll say it's a...
I thought you were about to say miss.
No. I'll just straight say it's a max damage critical hit.
Okay. So it's 4d6.
So 29 times 2. So you do 58 points of damage in that one stab.
All right.
I think that's fair.
I think that's fair. But I still have my free action, so I can use a singing sword.
Yes, you can.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
So he's going to take 16.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. For all of Dayman's awful luck, you get the most bullshit rolls of any player I've seen.
I mean, it's the rogue, man. Does some crazy shit.
It does. Tet, it's your initiative, sir. You see the fire giant grappling with your water elemental now has a scorpion wrapped around his ankles, while your companion Rickety Cricket is dangling from the side of
So
of a
do
fire
me,
giant.
do me and the elemental have the same initiative?
You do.
So I'm gonna have him do his initiative first.
Okay. So
Can we, real quick, I have a question. Because I did 58 and 16,
Yes, because the 16 from the sword.
right? Is that not more than half?
No.
I thought they had 138.
The last one did.
Oh, okay. They have different hit points. That's fine. Because I was just like, well, that's definitely more than half.
I usually give him about a 20 to 25 hit point variance between.
Okay. Nope, that's fine.
Not everybody's the same. Not everybody's as tough as you think.
I get it. I was just making sure because I was
So
like,
yeah, just so I don't waste any spells or anything, I'm gonna go ahead and do a...
Okay, so
Have
the
him
water
do
elemental
his
gets to
first.
attack. It's a slam attack, as well as it's continuing to grapple. It rolls a d20 plus 6 to hit.
Well, that's 10.
That's going to be a miss. Unfortunately, it's more focused on trying to drown the bastard than...
And then what does it get for drowning damage?
He's going to take 4d8 plus 4.
5, 9, 12, 11, 13.
So 17. He's continues to choke and gurgle as he drowns, goes further and further into the darkness. He doesn't look healthy, but he doesn't look the worst shape you've seen.
are you going to step out and step back in? Like the hokey pokey?
But he has to turn himself around.
He does.
Yeah, I'll step out. I'm assuming that the one that he's attacking has the higher of the 2 hit points? Or in the best shape?
The one in the best shape is the one that does not have a small half-elf stabbing him repeatedly over and over again. And
I'm not an elf. I'm just a human.
human. Sorry,
The one in the better shape is the one that does or doesn't.
the one that has better shape is the one that's been drowning for 2 turns.
All right.
I do a lot of damage. What can
I'm
I
going to cast Cloud of Daggers over the one that has the elemental on it.
Okay, he just straight takes the damage.
Will that hurt the elemental?
It will, but who cares? It's an unpaid intern.
That's fair.
That's not the one I'm grappling.
It is.
So you're going to also take Cloud of Daggers?
I don't think so. I can choose not to.
Oh,
he can
that's right.
maneuver it
okay.
elsewhere.
He can.
Do you want to cast it at its base 2nd level, or do you want to upcast it at all?
I'll cast it at level 3.
Okay, level 3, you can do 6d4 points of damage to it every time it takes its initiative in that space.
6d4.
Yep.
Yeah, you want this one?
Just have to roll them twice.
1, 3,
5.
So 5.
Yikes.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So 12. Okay. He is just having just an awful day. He's being nickeled and dimed to death. That poor, poor fire giant. Speaking of which, it's his initiative. He's going to make a Constitution saving throw to see if he suffers a 2nd level exhaustion. He suffers. He definitely suffers a 2nd level of exhaustion.
Does he get hit by the daggers now?
Yes, because he starts his initiative there, so he takes another 6d4 points of damage.
Yeah.
Might as well keep it for a bit.
I don't know how much he's got left.
Yeah,
Do you bet?
7,
Right. I'll have to come finish him off, too.
11,
Okay.
and 6, 17. It's fucking me up because you count this one
On the
from
bottom.
the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird.
On a scale of 1 to 141, he's looking at about a 44.
And Falgolas hasn't gone yet?
He hasn't. It's the Fire Giant's initiative.
Yeah.
The one that's being entangled by KJ is going to try and attack you.
That's fine. He missed.
I'm willing to bet he did. I don't think a 14 hits your armor class.
Nope.
You're too squirrely. He can't seem to get a good grip on you.
It's probably all that stealth I got.
Yeah, stealth. Stealth. We'll go with that.
Sure.
Leading us to Falgolas, who he'll go make melee attacks to not try and get you stuck in a cone of a spell. He'll be nice. Okay, 1 claw and 2 claws, both hit. $11, 16, 20. So Falgolas deals the finishing blow to the fire giant. You're on top, sending you careening to the ground. You manage to get out from underneath it. I mean, it is 15 feet tall. I mean, it's not the biggest thing you've ridden. I mean, he does have the tentacle.
I was
He
just
does.
gonna say, I got
He
my
does.
tentacle around it.
And that stretches up. Each tentacle's 15 feet on that. So, I mean, all 3 together, that's a 45-foot long rod.
It's true.
Giggity.
All right, so...
Bringing us to Dayman.
Lightning. 15. Was that a 1?
For brevity's sake,
16.
I say between the remainder of you kick the shit out of this poor bastard
No,
with
I
only
did.
40 hit points.
I want to see if I can sting him with my tail. God damn it, I can't. All right, yep, fine. He dies.
I'm going to say
we'll take it.
should probably be me that does the final blow.
I would say, just so Dayman feels like he's accomplished, and between the pair of them, they managed to dispatch
He
it.
did no more damage.
I did 16 with my
Yeah, and
lightning.
he still had health left. 26.
He had
28.
28.
He had, well, I
He had
thought
44.
Falgolas hit him.
No, that's
No.
the other guy.
There's one remaining.
Oh, okay. Oh, whatever. He's dead.
Looking about the mangled corpses of the fire giants, the excavation site they are in seems to have unearthed the waystone that you've been searching for. It seems to be like half buried, half excavated.
So it's there, and there was only 3 fire giants there guarding it?
As far as you've seen. I mean, you didn't really stop to question them. You just kind of
That's
went
fair.
straight to the murder.
We did. Wow. Somebody went straight to the uprising,
That's
and then the murder.
literally what you were going to do, just slower.
I was going to charm it and then maybe have a conversation, maybe some deception. You don't know what I'd do.
Yeah.
All right, so that's where we're going to call it.
Sounds like
We
a good
kind
one.
of see the Waystone. We will be back next week, but not doing D&D.
Episode
For-
100. Woo!
Yes, episode 100 after 2 years of being in the bedroom, the former bedroom that now looks a lot better. Bunch of shit on the walls, more stuff coming. It'll be good. But yeah, so thank you again, Roger.
Pleasure as always.
Hopefully we'll see you up at camp, and we're going to try to do like a special podcast up at the camp if we can get it to work right. If not, we just won't do an episode that week. But yeah, we'll be back next week.